G'day Rachel, thanks for having me back on site at the Taupō Time Bank Community Garden Space. Is that right? Can you talk us through a little bit about how all this came to be?
Yeah, sure, Randy. I guess it's been about 18 months since you were last here, and about that time it was all just blackberry and gorse and rubbish and bricks and things, and we just wanted to see the space being used for something a bit more community minded.
Yeah, well, it's certainly an improvement on the blackberries. Now tell us, how did you come up with the idea of a community garden?
Well, the idea of a community garden came to us a couple of years ago. It seemed to be a lot of people really interested in learning how to grow food, but there was so much more that the space had to offer. So we've expanded on the gardens and we've created a community space.
What's it, like a commune or something?
No, it's not a commune. But it is a community-led initiative, so we realised really early on that we could utilise the space for far more than just gardening by incorporating some additional elements like the bee palace, the stage for music, the kids area. We've built a greenhouse so that we can, start teaching some of the other fundamentals of self-sufficient living.
How did you get it set up, Rachel? Did you call in a few favours or?
We were very well supported early on. We worked with the council to obtain the land. They've been very helpful in that regard, and then we had companies on board right away that helped us with bulldozers and clearing all of the blackberry, the gorse, the rubbish. And then from there we've had local businesses come on board and sponsor the garden beds and workshops and resources. I think it's wonderful to see the land, this land that was once unusable, being used by community groups for the benefit of everybody.
Now, how does that translate out to the community at large?
We always envisioned that people would learn skills here that would transfer to the home. We've got to the point now where people are growing produce at home and we're able to now run farmers markets, for instance, and they've been a huge success. People are growing their own food, they're preserving their own food, and then they're trading amongst each other, which is, what this really is all about.
But a side hustle. Now, how would one go about acquiring some of these skills?
Well, we run workshops actually, so we tend to get feedback from the community, from our volunteers on things that they'd like to learn a little bit more about, and we do have a lot of people with knowledge in the community, so we just bring those people together and we run these workshops.
Huh.
We've also started up a school, a kind of school called Young Pioneers, where school-aged children can start learning some of these skills, and no technology, just out in nature, learning practical skills and learning how to be a bit more self-sufficient, which we know also means being more sustainable.
Sounds like the good old days.
Yeah. Well, it's an alternative, I guess, to in-class learning. Numeracy and literacy is really important, but so is learning some of these practical skills. They learn things like how to build a chicken coop, how to make a compass, bushcraft skills, practical skills, things that they can use in everyday life.
Changing a car tyre.
Changing a car tyre.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a miracle, wouldn't it?
Basic tools, how to use a hammer. Some of those basic things that, they probably otherwise wouldn't learn.
Well, we just took it for granted, didn't we, back in my day? Everyone knew how to swing a hammer. Why is it important for us to learn these sorts of skills?
Well, I think it's important because we do need to live a more self-sustainable lifestyle. We're a throwaway society and kids are spending so much time on devices now. It's right through schools, and I think parents are looking for ways to get their children outside of, four walls and get out into nature and understand how nature works. Big picture thinking, and we're all a bit concerned about our environment, and we need to treat our environment with care and respect. And where do you start? Well, worm farms, composting, as I say, harvesting rainwater for irrigation, that sort of thing. So if we want a brighter tomorrow, we have to start with the kids now, because they're the ones who are going to take that knowledge through to the next generations.
Yeah, well, I've been around a little while now, Rachel, and it's getting pretty strange out there. What would you do to change things in society today?
We need to rethink the model that we're using. I think coming together as a community and thinking locally is the way to do that. So what we're teaching here, we hope that people will take home to their backyards, and it can grow. And this is a model that can be replicated all over the district, all over the country and all over the world. There's no reason why this can't be the better way forward that we've all been looking for.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope so, Rachel. It sounds like a fantastic initiative and a great cause. Now, how can folks out there help you guys?
Oh, there's lots of ways actually, Randy, and we're grateful for any help that we can get. We have had local businesses donate resources and materials. We've had sponsorship and donations towards garden beds. You know, and there are organisations out there who want to be good corporate citizens. They want to give back to the community, and we're very fortunate to have the support that we've got, but we would like to see a little bit more, I guess, support for the school. We're looking for larger corporates who might look to sponsor a class for a term, you know, just to make this available to more students, because right now we're having to charge a fee, and we'd really like to offer that free of charge.
All right, Rachel, thanks for the chat. All the best, and we'll catch you next time.
Lovely to see you again, Randy. Always a pleasure.
Never a chore.
Never a chore.